Hello! So today we are going to make some
chocolate covered pretzels.
They're actually vanilla almond bark pretzels.
Yes.
So first you take the almond bark out of the package. Next you take a sharp knife, but you be very careful and do not do that without adult supervision.
Yes.
So you cut the almond bark and then you put it in a pan because we're going to put it on the stove and it's going to melt.
And make sure to
save the rest of your almond bark for the next project.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to dump these shoes in here.
So it does take a little while for the almond bark to melt.
Make sure you have adult supervision too by the stove. Do not do this by yourself at home.
Taylor Swift.
Wait, no. Okay.
The almond bark is really hard to cut, so ask for some adults' assistance when you cut it.
We already had it cut, so I just need help.
So then you can take these molds. These are called candy molds. And once the almond bark melts, you put the almond bark in the candy molds, and that's when you stick the pretzel sticks in.
Yes.
So hang around and watch us.
We're also going to be doing just dip pretzels too.
So you have to use pretzel sticks. This is what they look like, and they're called pretzel rods.
So we'll try and bring you guys over there when the chocolate's melted, but it's kind of going to be hard. Make sure to keep an eye on your chocolate and mix it every once in a while.
Don't let the chocolate burn on the stove. You have to keep an eye on it.
It may take at least 15 minutes to melt. Okay. Can I eat this little piece right here? Can I eat this?
Yes, if you have a broken piece, feel free to have it as a snack.
Okay.
All right, we're going to check on our chocolate. It's starting to melt, but it's still kind of hard. Be sure there is a trick to melting your chocolate. Never, ever, ever have anything wet in your chocolate. If your chocolate or your almond bark gets wet in any way, then it won't be runny enough for your pretzels.
It'll be very thick, then you won't be able to use it. My pretzel shavings.
So I'll show you what it looks like as it's melting. It kind of covers the bottom of the pan, but don't be afraid. It'll melt.
So we'll be
talking when it melts.
We'll be talking off and on because that chocolate takes a little while to melt, so. I should have brought my English. Is the other half of that broken pretzel in here? Oh, we got it.
I think that we might need a little more chocolate than what we have, so we're going to cut off another little hunk.
Okay. You can don't be afraid to melt some more chocolate if you don't have enough.
Yes. You can see how difficult it is to get it cut.
Very.
Never do this as a child. Always have adult supervision.
You said that 2 times. People like me never do this by yourself. Okay. Got 2 big chunks of here still. Okay, we just scraped off the shavings. And we're gonna leave that out just in case we need even more than that. So.
And Taylor learned today, never wear high heels while you're carrying food. Just a tip from our kitchen to yours.
Okay, this is my sister. She's just gonna come in to entertain us for a little bit. Hi, bye. Yes, very shy. It's really fun to shave this. Now here's the thing. You can also have these kind of pretzels too, but you have to like put them in the bowl, like with the chocolate, and then you have to mix them around and stuff. But we will be doing these today, but later on. Sorry about that. And we'll be dipping these.
We might have gotten something wet in here.
We did.
Let's see how it's getting crusty.
We shouldn't have.
There shouldn't have been anything wet in there.
Okay.
So if your chocolate starts to melt too fast, it'll be crusty. And if you get anything wet in there, then it will dry it and it won't be runny enough for the pretzels. So make sure that your pot is dry before you melt it. You can also melt it in the microwave and just do it a little bit at a time.
Yes, but we're doing it in the pot, old-fashioned way. I'm gonna try some. It's good. What happened? So hopefully this will be done for a little while. I know you guys are probably getting very bored just sitting here watching us for 7 minutes talking. But it takes a while for your chocolate to melt.
Okay, here is the melted chocolate. And now we can stir it around and get it really runny and then pour it into the molds.
Oh, awesome. Remember to wash your hands.
Always wash your hands before you start. Not yet. So you pour the almond bark into the molds and spread it around so it fills the mold.
Are we going to make more? Comment down
Spread it around so that it makes the molds and then fills the molds, and then, oh, we can't have it wet. We can't have any of the almond bark wet, so make sure that your hands are perfectly dry.